share this video before me eventually Egwa Fada Mbaka. Gente, kiri Fada Mbaka kwuru. Gente.
Mbọsị Thursday na mgbede maka ụtụtụ anyị jese Holy Ghost bata anyị ga-enwe Mass of Last Supper nke a ga-anọ wee saa ụkwụ ọbakwa saa gị ụkwụ si na transfer ara gị power ije were mmepe ministry nkwụzi si na emewere gị jealousy imebe rubbish esi mgba gị nkịtị ọkwa na ọ bụ asa gị ụkwụ ije sere ya na foto were esi na imepe ministry abịakwa n'ebe a ejira nsakwu eme mmadụ impartation of power onye kwuo ya all fake onye kwuo ya arrange ka m ghara ịzazi m na-amara afa ya ihe mmadụ oriri nsọ mmadụ esere ya ejeme ya large asị na etinyere na-enwere mbọsị nsị gị ji emewezie ministry ọ bụ na onye ọbụla m nye communion mepechere ministry ma ndị nne m sara nkwụ mepechere ministry 30 years m na-asa ụkwụ every Holy Thursday asa makarino mepebere ministry asakwa ma JP asa ma pele ndị asa akarị ndị aka ga-asakarịkwa ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma
ọwụ na mkwukwu okwu kịta ịghọtago like ọwụ na mkwukwu kịta ọwụ na mkwukwu kịta no jealousy because o kwuru ya rightly da na ikwugharị ya sị na jealousy na anya ukwu mana ọwụ na mkwukwu kịta na anya ukwu ụfọdụ n'ime ụlọ amapụtakwa bịakwa okwu ịfụda onye nwere jealousy self ọ na-ekweta na onwe jealousy onye na-ewu mmadụ anya ukwu ọ na-ekweta dole na ọ na-ewu mmadụ anya ukwu we all know onye ọ na-emeke reference to na ọ bụrụ ọkwọ nsọ agha ụkwụ kịta iwere eje mepee ministry. The question is Zion ministry obidoro after Fada Mbaka sara evangelist Ebuka Obi ka Zion ministry ọrụ ọnụbana before Fada Mbaka wee saa evangelist Ebuka Obi. This is number one question. Zion ministry ebidogo evangelist Ebuka Obi wee jee adoration ground Enugu Fada Mbaka saa ya ọkpa ka Fada Mbaka asachago ya ọkpa Zion ministry wee bido. Number one question. Number two question. Ọha onye ịsaala ọkpa o were eje mepe ministry wee jụọ wee sị ọ mmadụ niile ịsaala ọkpa ka imeke pronouncement wee sị you are spiritually qualified. Let us sometimes let us look. Let me tell you, there are people like us who pay attention. They get to analyze the video. If that people like me, they pay attention, even when you think that what does it mean when you say that somebody is spiritually qualified? What does it mean? You say that na isa mmadụ ọkpa abụrụ impacted. Ị na-agwa ndị mmadụ ọ bụrụ na go na mmadụ nwee okwu jebelu onwe gị hapụ onye ahụ. Yes, jebelu onwe gị hapụ onye ahụ. Otherwise, every step ahead and every word you said to express yourself, you are they implicating, or you are they implicating. No matter how you try to paint it, you will still be implicating yourself. That is why the best thing to do is to walk away in silence. Any attempt to fight that person back, because out of anger, out of emotion. There are people who are seated analyzing what you are saying, no matter how you think that even make sense. Just look at the message towards Easter, I guess so. Ijekwa make reference to evangelist Ebuka Obi again. You have never even come out of that shadow. You are still in that particular place. You want to go Okwebuhodi. Okwebuhodi. In our sopa for the past 30 years. Ndeni ne salopa. You are spiritually qualified. And what does it even mean for somebody to be spiritually qualified? What does it mean for somebody who you know Eh? Who you know that no will ministry. Eh? What does it mean for somebody who you know that no will ministry? No, to be spiritually qualified. Yeah? I am asking. Yeah? Being spiritually qualified generally refers to possessing qualities and character traits that align with a particular spiritual or religious framework. You want to go? Often used in the context of leadership or service within the framework. Being spiritually qualified generally refers to possessing qualities and character traits that align with a particular spiritual or religious framework, often used in the context of leadership, not followership, leadership or service within that framework. These qualifications may include character, in the chasharia, Funo will character to be in leadership and to serve people within the Christendom, within the Christian fold. It also includes faith, emana faith the strong, and a deep understanding of the faith principle. Yeah? The concept of spiritual qualifications is deeply rooted in religious and spiritual teachings, often used to determine who is best suited to serve in leadership or ministry roles. These qualifications are not merely about possessing certain skills or talent, but are deeply rooted in one's character and spiritual maturity. Specific examples of spiritual qualification often include, I have said, character, faith, love, compassion, humility, knowledge, wisdom, discernment, obedience. Yeah. Can we even sometimes let the sleeping dog lie there so that you don't keep showing some kind of things? It is only people who are listening to you that will tell you, Ogamba, the jealousy is, yeah, it is being obvious for everybody to see. Ebuka nenu, Ebuka nana. Omadu niile salo pakesele Ebuka or Father JP, you are spiritually qualified. Or as a minister of God, I know that me will deep understanding. And the Mbaka, Owa Makeso grammar, and the Mbaka Makesia construction grammar. So I want to learn it enough to know what it means for somebody to be spiritually qualified. So why are you telling people that no ministry? Every salon ministry we confirm what to the world that he is spiritually qualified to be in the leadership of that ministry. To give service to the members of that ministry. That not understanding the principles of running a ministry, the spirituality, not understanding it very well, not the matured that my faith up to be in the helms of affairs of that ministry. Today, because of Nagona Nwelu misunderstanding here and there, which I don't even care to know, the narrative. Yeah? You should be happy that now Evangelist Ebuka Obi regard her as somebody. Or not regard her as somebody. Oye wota pishebe esalo yoba. Bebe or regard you as a spiritual father. It is a plus to you. It is a plus to you. It is a plus to the call Imwelu as a minister of God. But now somebody do as big as Evangelist Ebuka Obi, in humility, regard Lego as a spiritual father. And even respect, regard Lego as a spiritual father. And be proud to show a picture that may add to the call upon his head. Sometimes let us not be quick in anger to fight what is not even necessary. Because that part of the whole story that you are trying so hard to is what could even make people to see you as more stronger and more powerful man of God. For people to see, oh, so the Ebuka what if Father Mbaka will impact power in his ministry. You see, but sometimes I do deep rooted in emotions and the mood and whatever thing. You will not see what is obvious. I saw this video. I didn't want to say anything, but as usual, if you follow Kameku, yeti mife, you go. What if you remember? Because it's you in our evangelist Ebuka Obi, if you know every other man of God, other same as you who can never Father Mbaka. One year, ya come more down. 1 year, ya come more down. Ya come more down. Ụfọdụ n'ime ya breathe boribo. Anyị legislate etu ahụ si wee deji. We know the meaning of English words, especially when you construct them. Yeah? What is the meaning of Ebuka? You are spiritually qualified. Or mmadụ niile sagolota that they are spiritually qualified. Or don't you know what it means for somebody to be spiritually qualified? You can actually correct Evangelist Ebuka Obi without even contesting anything about his anointing. Yes, I have done it. Yes, last year when I made a video about Father Mbaka, I also made another video to tell people that now I still remember even time of that video, which is going to na the call upon Father Mbaka or can possess that power before, like or can will that speak yes 100%. Yes, that no matter any kind of behavior or character Mbaka Gosere, that does not have anything to contest with the anointing over his head or on his head. I said it clearly. So you can be critical in criticizing him constructively and not destructively. I have never, and I can never be part of any destructive criticism. I cannot. You know what I go? I cannot. And you can actually call him, if you say that he is your son, if you say the way you people have been doing father and son before, everything went sour. For the fact that you did not call him privately to tell him whatever you want to tell him, because you know already and you being the first person to show it on Facebook, it doesn't add up, because you were the first person that took a step out to show people that Ebuka Obi. The same way you have sent message to him again, people respond. People respond though, they say no. I don't care from them when this is old video. I don't care whether no old or new video. And you will make you know that go. All video follow online, we can analyze the refa. Because we analyze the you fear or your money even barrier with you. Let us hide our emotions sometimes. Otherwise, people may mistake your actions to be jealous. You may be saying that you're not jealous of anybody, but your actions and your words may be saying otherwise. Especially where somebody you perceive that make a higher. Good on you and misunderstanding. Be very calculative on the words and the actions you dish out to that person. Otherwise, people will mistake it to be jealousy. And when they do so, you won't even know how most of your words and actions are confirming that thing happening. Just like this one now. Because you clearly anointed Evangelist Ebuka Obi and presented him to the world by saying that he is spiritually qualified. Am I spiritually qualified? You washing my leg and my head, does it mean that I'm